258.6. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Thank you for all my subscribers. I appreciate you very much. Last week was pretty much a shit show. I was very emotional. As you could tell in my last video, I was being very vulnerable in it. This week is a little bit better. I'm not overeating anymore. I'm sticking to a diet for now. I did see my doctor today on the 22nd of January, 2026, and we did discuss a GLP1. She is going to order me one, which I will be taking weekly. First of all, we have to see if my medical assistants will cover it. She said it will probably come back, and then the board will re-enter a prescription. And that because I have diabetes, I should be able to get on it. Once I'm on the shot, I can drop my diabetes medication because my A1C is 6.5, I believe, or 6.8. She said it's really good. And she doesn't want me to drop so low in my sugars that I become ill and have to be hospitalized. So once we get the shot and I start taking the shot, I'm to drop the 5 medications. I take 2 glipizide in the morning, 2 glipizide at night, and 1 Farxiga in the morning. So I drop 5 pills off, which will be helpful. She said that nausea is a big one that happens with Manjaro, I think is what she's going to prescribe me. I think so. So she already sent out a prescription for some nausea medication. She said we should hear back within 72 hours or so what's going on, whether the insurance will pay for it or not. I'm a little nervous because I don't like shots. I have a real hard time with needles, being as I get labs every 8 weeks now, and phlebotomy when my iron isn't so low. Last time they had to cancel my phlebotomy because my iron was low. So she said to watch out for nausea. If I get any shakiness, dizziness, or anything like that, I'm to immediately call her because that might mean that my sugar has gone too low. She said that there is people who have lost weight on these pills, and I mean on this injection, and that it's not exactly like trizepatide or semaglutide or something like that. Because I did ask about getting on a trizepatide one, and she said that the medications are very similar but not the same. So yeah, that's pretty much all she said about it. I'm hoping to get it fairly quickly and get on it fairly quickly. She did say to take it the same day every week. It is once a week. And she said that people have been able to lose weight. And she said we have to talk about a goal weight. And I said I want to get down to 150 pounds. Excuse me. So she asked what my height was and found out what my weight would be in the range of a normal weight for my height. And I'm 5'3". And she said, yes, getting down to 150 pounds therein would be a normal weight for my height. And she said that we should start off with wanting to lose 10 pounds, see how it goes. If there's any problems, I'm to let her know. and that 10 pounds seems to be a decent goal. I don't know if that was for the whole month or what, but she kind of sounded like that. And she said we'll go from there. I'll be on the lowest dose, so it won't be very high, and we'll see how I get along on the medication during the week or the month. And I'm to see her at the end of the month of when I first start the shot. So yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. I'm excited about it, also nervous about it. Um, I'm hoping that it helps me out. I did hear that the medications, the shots do help some people stabilize their mental health a little bit. So I'm hoping that that also helps me out. It also will help my diabetes. It also will help my weight loss. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'll let you know more when the time comes. I'm showing you how foggy it is outside. Can't even see Naco or the mountains back there in Mexico. I know this doesn't do it justice, but it's pretty foggy out. And I look like I'm seeing some rain, sprinkles, still. The camera doesn't do it justice. Hi guys. This will be the end of the video. It's not a very long one today. I did want to discuss kind of why or how I got overweight. Sorry if you can't see me very well because of the light. It's pretty dark in the apartment. It's pretty foggy out. Um, anyway, I was always a pudgy child, never really thin, uh, though I never noticed it when I was young, except toward 5th grade, around that time, when kids started calling me names and making me feel unwanted. Um, and Yeah, I was about 150 pounds when I was in grade or junior high. Once I hit senior high, I did have eating problems when I was younger. Um, Growing up in a dysfunctional family lifestyle, I was self-soothing with food a lot. I'd sneak it, um, and yeah, that's how I kind of got overweight. I didn't feel fat, though. When I was in junior high and that being 150 pounds, I didn't feel fat, though I hated Phi Ed because I couldn't run like the other children could, run the track and do different things like other children can. Um, then I was 17 when I got pregnant with my first daughter, and toward the middle of that pregnancy, I got toxemia, and I had to be bedridden. Wasn't supposed to get up for anything except to go to the bathroom. And I really ballooned out at, excuse me, out at that time. I really ballooned out to approximately 200 some pounds. And I've been kind of gaining weight since then through a lot of dysfunctional things in my, not just my family, but my own family. My own choices made things dysfunctional. And I continue to self-soothe throughout the years, and I have been pretty much the same weight for quite a while. I did move to Bisbee, Arizona quite some time ago, and I did lose quite a lot of weight because I was climbing mountains daily. I was outside daily. This was before my back got injured, I believe. I don't know. My back got injured before that, but I pushed through the pain, and um, I got this degenerative disease after the the mountain climbing and losing weight. I went back home and started gaining weight again, self-soothing with food. And yeah, that's how I gained weight. There's not much to say about it. I've been this weight for generations, and I've tried losing weight quite frequently, going on different diets. I never really consider exercise part of the way to lose weight. I didn't exercise basically at all when I had my 5 children with me. Um, yeah, I was more busy taking care of them and trying to get them uh, in a good mood. They all have ADHD, ADD, oppositional defiance disorder, just a lot of different things, mental health wise. So it was hard to take care of them, chasing them around daily. And there was 5 of them until my oldest daughter moved out, and then there was 4 of them. So um, we had a lot of stuff going on at that time. That also caused me to overeat. I believe I have a sugar addiction, so it was hard to stay away from sugary foods. Um, but in later years, it didn't matter if it was sugary or salty. So I believe I have a food addiction. I was never diagnosed with any of this, even though I've kind of discussed it with my therapists in the past, but we never really strongly talked about the weight part of it. It was more the mental health part of it. Um, so uh, lately, I've been talking to the therapist I have now about my mental health and the food part of it. And she's been kind of helping out a little bit. I believe the GLP1 will help calm down a lot of the food noise I have. I'm constantly thinking about food. If I see it on TV, then my mouth is watering and I'm thinking about food. Um, when I'm eating breakfast, I'm wondering what I'm going to have for lunch and thinking about that. And when I'm having lunch, I'm thinking about what I'm having for supper. And yeah, it's just a big cycle that goes around. Just like my post-traumatic stress disorder is a kind of a cycle. You go through cycles. Um, so I'm learning to forgive myself for a lot of things that have happened in my life in the past. Just starting to learn that. So I'm hoping that'll help along with the GLP-1 when I get it. Um, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe and comment. It helps the video out so much and makes me feel appreciated and wanted and that stuff if you guys comment. So anyway, love y'all. Bye-bye.